Grew up in Germantown. I think that's north. I don't know what you would consider Germantown, but it was cool. It was kind of a mixed neighborhood, but Philadelphia is like that. Like you'll be walking down a really nice street, and then you turn the corner and like, I'm in hell.
Right.
But it was cool. I liked my neighborhood. Actually, on the corner was the Underground Railroad, so it was kind of historic. I used to pretend like I was a slave. Yeah, my pops started taking me to jazz clubs from when I was, I think, around 11 years old, 11, 12 years old. So his best friend, Mr. Ben, owned like 3 of the jazz clubs in the city. So I used to go. My pops knew I liked music. Used to take me in. Back in the day, that's when they used to sell the cigarettes. Everybody used to smoke in the club and stuff. So I used to sit in the back by the cigarette machine and just they close the curtain. You're not allowed to go kids. That just inspired me. I like the way jazz musicians' whole vibe is, their slang, their way of talking. That was like the beginning of hip hop, like how hip hop they had their own style and way, That whole lifestyle and vibe of the jazz musician, that spoke to me as well as the music they was playing too. I just thought it was real good.
And what has Aaron Combs from the Spin Doctors done for your career?
Aaron Combs is probably the start of my whole career. I did my first songs I wrote at Aaron Combs' house. We used to do a gig started at 3 o'clock in the morning. This club called Sidewalk Cafe. Me, Aaron, my boy Robert Glasper, and the owner of our school, Arnie Lawrence. He would do this gig every Tuesday at 3 in the morning, and I didn't know Aaron was from the Spin Doctors. We just thought he was one of the killing drummers that went to the school. But me and Rob, we started falling asleep before the gig. It was 3 in the morning. So one day he just told me, yo, come past my house. I live right downtown, and we can go to the gig from there. When I went to his house, he lived in like a giant loft downtown Manhattan, like a huge 2-story loft, actually 3-story, and he had a full-blown studio in the basement. And he was like, yeah, man, I got a little rock room. I was like, little rock room, dude, you're rich. So, he showed me how to, put songs together, and I wrote Queen of Sanity down there, When We Fall, Love Poems, a lot of songs right before our gig. That was what we would do to stand up.
On the cover of Anti-Revenge, I see that you took the Malcolm X approach, but instead of using AK, you used the microphone.
Right.
What basically got you to the point where you say, I'm just going to do the cover like this?
We went in the house. I knew for that album, I wanted to recreate old photos and old movie scenes that I liked. So for one of the settings, it was for this old black and white movie that I like about this hermit musician dude that like never left his house in 25 years. So we recreated that moment, and oddly enough, the stylist had this black suit, and it was really the photographer's idea. He's like, why don't we recreate the Malcolm X photo? It was an awesome all red velvet room. It was this Indian millionaire's house we shot the cover. He had an all red velvet room, so he was like, man, we should flip that photo too. We should flip that. We were just thinking of all the photos that we could possibly flip, and that one came out the best. It was really dope. I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of let the situation kind of dictate when I'm in the studio making music. The less I come with a concrete concept, the better music And I'm pretty sure she's like that too. So I would just like it to be dope, you know. Yo, what's happening? This is Bilal. I want you to tune in to ifreewriting.com. You did?